Welcome into the GridironNow.com studios. Frank Frangie with Brady Ackerman. Let's talk LSU football. We talk about teams finding their quarterbacks. They've waited and waited and waited for Brandon Harris. I think they waited too long. Is Danny Etling now the guy?
He has to be the guy, but I think Brandon Harris, they may have to go back to him later in the season. He's completely lost his confidence, and obviously the noise in the system, the fan base, and everything has gotten to him. He's not even performing at an average level. So Danny Etling's going to get in there. I thought he did an admirable job coming off the bench this past weekend, but he's going to have to find those explosive receivers, Frank, if they're going to be successful.
It's kind of funny. Purdue's not very good, but they've got quarterbacks everywhere. They've got Appleby at Florida. They got Etling now at LSU. I think this whole Les Miles situation is interesting. Everybody likes Les Miles. He's got to be on the hottest seat of all time now, right? Because he almost got fired last year, and then they don't play very well against Wisconsin. But I still think they've got so many good players. I'm not sure if they can beat Alabama. That game's in Baton Rouge. But they've got great backs. I get the hunch maybe they're going to find themselves with this guy a little
Well, they're also trying to find themselves a little bit on defense with the change there. They're still not as dominant as you would think at LSU on that side of the ball and as they have been over the last couple of years. But Les Miles is great at circling the wagons. And I think that with the talent, as you mentioned, if they can find a guy who can take care of the football, give them some play action off the run game. They got two excellent running backs, obviously the best in the country, and Leonard Fournette when he's healthy. I think LSU is still a formidable team. This rest of this September will tell us.
The conventional thinking is they've got the best roster in the league other than Alabama. Do you still believe that?
Well, I think they have a talented roster as Alabama. Yeah, I agree that they have as talented a roster as anybody. I'd probably put Tennessee in there when you're talking about the first 40 or 50 guys. But the key with LSU is right here. Can they get through this mind block on offense and get through make it to the next level and become more of an offensive scoring machine instead of one that just manages the game and lets your defense win?
Good win for LSU behind quarterback Danny Etling. Will he keep the job? We'll see.